2025 PLP. Next up, Jason Shaw against Wong Kwok. This will be the last match of the afternoon session. Won his first match. To Jason. Very well in practice, so he's making. I think the 8-ball makes it a big pocket. Let's have a look. Yeah, kind of does. 3 balls up on the right hand side as well, so he's just got to knock this in and get away from the 6th ball. Yeah, he rolls it. Does it go in? Yeah, it slides in. Make sure you leave yourself an angle here. Just come square across the table for the pink 4.
I like what he did there. For me on that shot, it's all about getting off the rail with that cue ball. I think if you don't pay attention, you can easily get that speed delay on the rail on the pink and makes it doubly tough. Just one rail down by the 6, catch the 2nd rail softly. That's what I mean right here. Like, see how he laid on the rail? I think if you don't put that extra thought into getting off the rail just a few inches.
Yeah, did a good job.
Even though he played pretty solid in his first match. Better and better every rack he kind of threw out there, and seemed like he got calmer and calmer.
Seen a lot of hill matches, haven't we, JJ, so far? Obviously short race, alternate break.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a great 3 days for a lot of these players that wanted to do a little better in that European Open. Some did really well, but wanted even more. And days to kind of reboot.
Pot there. A little bit unfortunate not to have something easy.
Also, can he hit it thin enough to come straight across with a hair right spin? What a touchy shot.
Yeah, this is the last match on table 2. Table 2 just been a little bit quicker than the main table today.
Okay, it did. Even though he got the 1 down, didn't sound like the best connection on the rack. Come across, play the 3 in the same pocket, maybe. You see the split screen, actually. When we left, Cledio had a safety attempt. He actually fouled, giving up ball in hand. Probably. Mr. Filler, the greatest stunner of the ball ever, but SVB pretty darn good as well. Forward here?
Hardy had to hit that and he just landed a bit too straight, so he's going to have to pull this straight back, shoot the 9 in the right hand corner. If he stops it, is it too thin to cut in?
And I don't know how well he can judge this coming down the left. May draw this and try and maybe one rail bump the 9. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I kind of saw maybe.
Well, that has gone a little bit wrong for SVB. Won his first match Hill over Labutus. Beautiful cue ball. The fact that he's found that top rail just makes life a little harder for young Cledio.
Yeah, no matter what you're playing, you know, the bank, of course, but even if you're kicking behind this, getting the cue ball on the cushion makes a huge difference.
Going for the bank and he's missed it. Where's it going to finish up? It may go awkward if he just goes past the side.
I think young Cledio is going to get another bank shot. Don't think this plays for SVB, so it'll be the 9 up top with the cue ball coming back towards this bottom cushion. Don't think he freezes it this time, though, the cue ball. Got a lot out of it, actually. Kind of bank you like, though.
Yeah, unlike the game of snooker where you just keep leaving distance. At some point, somebody's going to fire at a long bank. We've already seen one attempt. This is a little easier to the bottom left. He's not got it. He's going to leave SVB this 9 ball. The back-to-back Hill wins. Wow. That wiped its feet.
Yeah, a little shocked he rolled it. Or went forward with the cue ball anyways.
Okay, back to the main table. Table 2 is finished. SVB. Couple of Hill wins today.
Cue ball held up. I think he can see the blue too, so some options. Not sure if it flicks in that left middle. I think it does. Yeah, I think he was worried about hitting it too thick to the pocket and really maybe having a problem with the 9 and 5. Caught a little thinner than he wanted.
Has played a wonderful shot make there. Good bit of vision, good execution.
Yeah, the lefty's going to reach this easily. And that vision that you said, you know, Jason has it so many ways. I think what I see with it so often that
Just feels like he's in between shots here. The Dwong's first match, Jeremy. Remember if he lost, didn't he?
yes, he did.
Who did he lose to?
Is it Tyler? No, Tyler won his first match. Eagle Eye with 2 breaking runs to open.
Yeah, it was Tyler Steyer. Tyler just lost Hill to Sure. Didn't watch it. It was a good match.
Yeah, I mean, there were a lot of safeties and, you know, a couple missed balls, but pretty solid stuff. I kind of felt like Tyler played the better set. Well, we say that occasionally in those longer races. We're certainly going to say that in these races to 5. I think that just did open up for a couple pockets on offer for the blue 2. Great break off. Much better than his first. Little missable to both pockets, that being the right middle and the lower right corner.
Yeah, if he goes for the cut in the bottom right, Jason, cue ball's going to be crashing into the 9 ball.
He can push through here if he wants.
Had a look.
Yeah, he really liked the chance of getting the cover. That's why he played the combination. Pretty big ball to hit here. Overall.
Yeah, the jump kick. That's the only way he felt he could get to the angle.
Eagle Eye's been pretty on point so far. Now an opening to... Ooh.
Yeah, that's not too bad. At least he's close to his work. Sets up for combo. Three ball's not going to go crazy. It'll stay near the pocket.
Yeah, I guess maybe the black 8 slides by the 9 in the lower left. Otherwise, he'll definitely have a decision make later in the rack. Tells me he's playing short side here. Always worried about getting over the 9, but you can't worry about that too much. And kind of pulled the trigger a little quicker there than I expected. Quarters, you don't mind that 8 ball, but if you have any cut or any distance, maybe it becomes a little more difficult. Like right here, Jason, I don't think he can get close to it. I think he's supposed to go short side.
Yeah, short side seems to lend itself fairly natural. Is it a little short though? Okay. Yeah, nice bank shot. And he's punished. The missed 6 ball there, big time. Jason, you just feel like he's got a miles better chance this year than last year. Obviously, it was in his pool room, wasn't it? And he seemed to be trying to do everything last year, if you remember back.
Yeah, and did a lot prior to us getting. Presenting a really fun and great 8 days there at US Billiards. US 1 Billiards, excuse me. Entire family, right?
Yeah, we got looked after. The food was phenomenal.
Or it's Newhausen.
He's been breaking well short. And right on cue.
Even with ball in hand, nothing easy.
Yeah, the blue 2. Where do you go to get the cue ball? I don't think the 3 goes anywhere, does it?
Yeah, it's got a. You're in close quarters. The right middle's not terrible. Oh my. So a loss of concentration with the 6 in the last rack, but he kind of just one stroked. Little the same there. Both to that same upper right corner.
I feel like that's the smart play, don't you?
I think with a guy that I wouldn't even say struggling there from Wong. I think it's just, again, he lost focus on a couple of shots.
Yeah, the fact that he could open up the little cluster.
Yeah, Jason always gets the most out of these, you know, myself included. I would miss sticking the cue ball in the attention to it, but like in golf, they say a guy's got soft hands. I think he's the same, just super talented. Good luck here. He's going to have to make this arc if he's going to the right side rail. You have to hit up the rail a little bit also.
Really nice.
Yeah, right in the face. Blue too. Okay. He's elevating, so he's attacking.
Always felt like that was going to be a low percentage, didn't you? Trying to spear that one up the long rail.
Yeah, especially trying to hit it with the medium speed. You know, a lot of times you'll put a little more speed. And DeWong's just a little off, and whether it be between the ears, maybe after a couple strange shots. And he's got nice no matter what it is, the combination, or if the 3 does slide by. Looks like the combo.
Well, with a bit of help from his opponent, the amount of not a lot of time shows on the hill. As you can see, there's a few empty seats. It's a Thursday. Come tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, sure they will be full.
You know, no matter who advances, it's going to be great players because it's all great players involved. And these may be looked at as kind of preliminary rounds for this PLP, but they all count. Yeah, I was talking about with Scott with this PLP. Of course, we look at the guys winning, but there's always a player or two that, you know, loses the first 3 or 4 matches, it seems, and kind of start to sweat it a little bit, I think. When are you going to get that first W? Just go into these lightly here? Just, oh yeah. Just hasn't found it.
Just got to get this one right. If you can get on this red 3 ball, all the balls are clear. They've got pockets.
Thought he might just kill it there. Just take a little bit on the 3. That left middle, maybe the upper left. Done 2 cushions, could draw. He went with a little inside. I've been around a lot of pool. Of course, you have also, Carl, but hard to say Eagle Eye isn't as talented a player as you'll ever come across, really. Okay, just a couple here to clean up, and it is as decisive a victory as we've seen here so far, halfway through day 1.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of hill finishes. I know we're playing alternate break, but a couple of matches could have gone a little less close. But this one was a little unexpected. Duan Kwok Kwang was a little off the pace. Luckily for him, we're going to be taking a break before the evening session. Jason Shaw wins 5-1, and we'll see you at 7 p.m.